What's up, you guys? How's everybody? We are back in the saddle. Went through the darkness of the forest on this monkey trail, lost all reception, so logged out while we went through that. But now we're on the other side of it. This is Krabi, Thailand. Krabi. Libby with the follow. What's up? These hills here are bizarre. Dank Daddy, Big Mac, what's up? Thank you guys for coming in today. Cool mountains, huh? Thailand. So let me put my water bottle down here. Right on the ocean here. I'll show behind, let's see. Ah, there we go. And over here, there's those little joints, those little joints, and these big mountains. It's been storming like a monsoon for days. Last night was nice for a while, but it's been storming all day today. I thought I would get outside while the water was a little bit clear. While the sky was a little bit more clear. Kirk, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. It is rainy season for sure. Yeah, we're in Krabi. And it is still raining, but it's not like it was this morning. And there are some people swimming here in this little stretch, this little part of the water. Not where I would want to go swimming. It's a little bit yucky. A little yucky, as they say. Whoa, look at that. That's an island. That's a rock sticking out of the water, huh? Man, it is so chill, yeah. What temperature is it? No, actually the breeze is coming in a little nice and cool. The breeze is like in the 70s. The ambient temperature is probably 80. I can't tell anymore. It's just been so hot. Kevin Luck. Yeah, I hope you can come to Thailand one day too. Absolutely beautiful. The contrast is a little weird though. Yo, Kirk, what? With the spider? Yo, thank you so much for the spider web. I've been bit up by a bunch of spiders around here since we got in. Spiders and these little tiny mosquitoes that you can't even see. They must be really fast because they bite the hell out. And they know where you can't see. That's what gets me. I was sitting down having lunch today. K-boo. They know that you can't see the back of the lower part of your calves. So it's like Koh Samui, Happy Camper. Yeah, we're in Krabi, which is not very far from it, right? So those little mosquitoes, they go to the back of your calves where you can't swat them. How do they know that? They just, by evolution, right? The one, Kirk 2001. Yo, thank you for the bread, Kirk. Big W, Kirk. I appreciate it. Thank you. Natural selection, right? The insects that live are the ones that bite you where you can't see them. Kennedy, what's up? It's pretty good. It's pretty good thinking. Mishka. Kennedy with the Mishka bear. Yeah, this is Krabi. Pretty wild. It's 88 degrees right here. I can't even tell anymore. It's just, I know it's hot. And the wind is a little bit cooler than the ambient temperature. We've been out. Hey, Ria, Kirk, what's up? I've been out now about 5 months. I was thinking to myself, it's been about 5 months straight since we left the United States on January 19th. And we're gonna keep going. I don't have any plans to go back to the States right now. I don't have to. Thailand, I'm good in Thailand for another 45 days with my visa. I just got here. But I actually think we're gonna go to I might be here for another week or so. Kirk, what's going on? Thank you so much. Dang. Going ham on the little doggies. Doggies or kitties, I can't tell. Thank you, Sue. I feel well. That's a cat, huh? I love it. That's an awesome kitty. 4 statue for the follow. Thank you, Kirk. K-Boo, no, just me. Just by myself. And you guys. Me and 300 of my best friends. Doing TikTok lives every single day. We've been doing them every single day, traveling around the world for the last month. Left New York in May 9th or 19th of last year. Went all through Europe, up into Norway, down to Thailand. Then we went around to Canada, Seattle, Salt Lake, back to New York, and then now we're back in, we came the other direction. So we went from New York to Tokyo, went all the way down to Bali, hitting every place in between. So we did 8 countries in 8 weeks. Japan, went to Hong Kong, went to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, Da Nang, all in Vietnam, went to Siem Reap and Angkor Wat in Cambodia. We went to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, which is actually just a couple miles down the road here. Malaysia is just a couple, maybe an hour by plane. I could probably get there by boat. And then down to Singapore and then Bali. And now we're back up here. I really want to get out to these rocks. Am I staying in Asia for... Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I guess so. It's okay. Ferdy, yeah, we're in Krabi, Thailand, southern Thailand right now. So yeah, I got a ticket to go to Ho Chi Minh on the 5th, but I have to go back. Yesterday I was in Bangkok, right? And I flew down here, watching from Alberta. Oh, very nice. Yeah, this water's gross, huh? But people are in it. I don't think they're aware. The sewage comes out around this corner. They're not aware that this is gross, but it's gross. But I want to get to the other, around this big bend over here, there are beaches where the water is beautiful. Unfortunately, this is actually really dirty now. This water is dirty now. But they're out there swimming in it. They're not putting the 2 and 2 together. Yeah. Yeah, we're in Thailand, Krabi, Thailand. I'm trying to walk around to the other side. There's a beach over there. I believe it's called Rayleigh Beach or Rainy Beach. Yeah, so I left my other freaking cell phone in the hotel room last night, my last Airbnb, and she sent me a message. Hey, you left your phone, dude. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, Bali's incredible. So I have to go back to Toronto. So I got to go back to Bangkok this week and get my phone from the lady. And then, I mean, I could tell her to like incinerate it or smash it with a hammer, but I know I can't trust her to do that. You know what I mean? And I'm afraid somebody will take that. Yeah, we saw a lot of wild monkeys in Bali, a lot in Bali, and also in Kuala Lumpur. There's supposed to be monkeys in here. I'm sure they'll, I guess, what is it, Rayleigh Beach over here that has a lot of monkeys. So yeah, if we get over there. Can she not post it? It doesn't really, mail don't really work the same over here. When I used to live in New York, I used to have to mail stuff to a friend of mine that lived in Koh Samui. And just a simple package at top speed, the most expensive, the most you could spend on postage would still take 2-3 weeks. Send an envelope and pay $50 and it still would take 3 weeks to get there. Philippines has great islands. Yeah, I was hearing about that. Corner restaurant in Rayleigh has some solid barbecue chicken, really? Dang. Massage parlors, they appear to be, but I haven't gone to one, so I don't know. I've just been doing live streams on TikTok every single day. No, I got barely time to sleep, let alone stop and get a massage. I should though. I should treat myself better. I should get a foot massage. Anyway, so we got to go back to Bangkok to get the phone, and then I live in Richard. I live in New York City. Well, my last known address was New York for the last several years, and then I was born and raised in San Francisco Bay Area. Europe, Maldives, of all the islands, you like the Philippines the best, huh? Really? Yeah, Layla, I lost my phone again in a in another hotel, like I just did last week in southern Vietnam, right? Wow, so ridiculous. Why are we in Thailand? We were in Hong Kong. We've been in Vietnam for like a month, right? And I love Vietnam. We've been going around all over it. And I thought, I had this wild idea that we were gonna go to Hong Kong. I don't know what possessed me to do it. We'd been there before and I really liked it. So we spent about a week in Hong Kong. And then I got a ticket to go to where? Somewhere in China, not Saigon. What's that really big city in I think it starts with an S. In China. I'd never been into mainland China, so I was like, oh cool, we're gonna do this thing, man. Not Beijing, but the other Shanghai. I got an airplane ticket to Shanghai. But Hong Kong Shanghai. It got so expensive to be in Hong Kong for a week. I was just like, yo, if Shanghai is this money, I'm not going. So that's how we ended up in Bangkok. I'd been to Bangkok before, and it's affordable. So I just said, look, we'll get back to Shanghai next month. Let's go get our money right. Let's get our money straight. So that's how we ended up in Bangkok. So like a week ago, we went to Bangkok rather than Shanghai, which I really love. We did the TikTok live streams 7 days a week while there. Try to get the money up a little bit. Did some battles and stuff. Then I got a flight down here. She has my phone. She told me. And I said, just hold it. If you can hold it for a week, that'd be great. So she's going to. Shauna from London, what's up? So then we I got a cheap flight down to Krabi. It was $30 to fly down here one way. So Shauna, what's up? Monkey Kang's gonna be in Bangkok tomorrow. Awesome. It's great. It's great this time of year. I had a great time last week. We only did about 20 live streams last week from Bangkok. Do I still YouTube? Yeah, thank you, Big T. Yeah, I've got a YouTube page over there. It's actually finally monetized too, because people have been watching the videos. If you're not familiar with us on TikTok and on YouTube, you go to YouTube and it's the same handle, Zen Chef Mo. And I put all the past live streams up on that channel. So you can see live streams we did from Bangkok, Hong Kong, whatever, Paris, London, Spain, all the places that we've been. And but I haven't done any since we left Vietnam a few weeks ago, because I haven't had good Wi-Fi anywhere. Everywhere I've been, the Wi-Fi has been garbage. So I can't download it and then re-upload it. It takes too many hours. Actually, maybe tonight I can do that, because the place I'm staying at right now has some pretty solid Wi-Fi. Yeah, if you care to watch them, they're there, whatever the weather. And it does, yeah. Even if you just turn it on and turn the sound down and just, walk away, leave it running. It helps the YouTube algorithm or whatever it does. Big T with Cash App. What? Oh, Big T, thank you so much. Beautiful. Appreciate it. Yes, if you guys can support the channel with Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, that's always appreciated. Oh no. Oh no. Tanner wants to play us a song. Hold still. Tanner, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro?
We've been busking the whole entire night, and we're like, basically there's just one person left. What's up, dude?
What up, homie? How you been, dude?
Dude,
what are you trying to say to me, Tanner? I'm like the last one, or what?
Yeah, we're our last.
I'm your last battle.
We're going live with, because my phone's about to die, so we got enough juice for like one battle.
Just lie to me, okay? Just lie to me. Tell me you love me. Let's do it. Yeah, do the thing. Press the button. Come on, Tanner. He's a good friend. He usually gets on and plays us a song, and then we whip him in the battle. So it's a good trade-off that way. You guys, all you gotta do is just tap on the forehead. No pressure. I've muted the opponent right now. Maybe he's talking to me. I'm not really sure. The food here is incredible. Thailand's got great food.
Thailand. Yeah.
What are you doing, Tanner? What are you playing, man?
The flat earther was wrong because he could see the moon on his side. We couldn't see the moon here. It's like any flat earther is like, how do you explain that?
We have proved, me and Tanner proved the moon was up. I was in one side of the planet. I think we were in Vietnam, and the moon was not up on his side of the planet. Yeah. So now we know the Earth is actually round. Yeah, we proved that a couple months ago in Da Nang. Deep Forest with the Rose. I swear to God, he's in Minnesota right now. He's on the opposite side of planet Earth from me.
I moved down to Iowa tonight.
You're in Iowa. Sick, right on. Have I had giant prawns? Whatever the weather, what's up? I had, today I had prawns and calamari for breakfast. Killer. Am I on Fifi Island? I don't think so. I think I'm on Krabi on the mainland.
He traveled and he basically put
Wow, that's beautiful.
Isn't that nuts? This place is shot us up road, so you got a crab up on top of the mountain. She got a crab up there on the mountain. We are in, this place is called Krabi, Thailand, southern Thailand.
Wow.
What you up to? What you playing these days, man? You gonna play us another original?
Original? Here, do you want to hear my new song?
He played us his new song the other day when we were at the temple in Bangkok.
I just played it for you.
Yep.
All right, here's my new song. Thank you, Jordy.
All right. Bonus mission, guys.
So much bliss. How'd we end up like this? Fall asleep by myself. Look out to my home. Fall apart. From the start. Swallowed up pain. We both see hidden things. We both get broken.
Tanner.
Why can't we solve our thoughts? Diamond will win the lot. Need one more rose.
Double points starting soon. Air balance, what's up?
I guess I like things. Go on, go live your life. Just don't make me cut the time.
Randy with the capybara. I think we're gonna beat him this time.
I don't wanna budge this time. I don't wanna budge this time. Woo!
That song's so good.
Beautiful.
Hey.
Thanks, Tanner. Nice song, man. Very nice. What are you doing down in Iowa, man?
It's Memorial Day weekend, and this is the place to be for Memorial Day. So I came down here, but it's like almost 4 a.m. here, and everybody's gone except my day one homie over here.
But we'd rather be there.
You'd rather be in Bali? I mean, you'd rather be in Thailand? Gee, why not?
Yeah,
I'll trade.
Iowa sucks, man.
We'd rather be in
Iowa.
Thailand.
Why are you in Iowa? Sandy, that's so stupid. Iowa, are you in Iowa? Can you play New Kid in Town by the Eagles?
It's Okoboji. It's the only fun spot in Iowa.
Nice. Oh, we won. Holy Toledo. Can you play New Kid in Town by the Eagles? We're out of time. He said he's going to sleep because it's 4 a.m.
I don't know that song anyways.
New Kid in Town?
I gotta learn it.
Man. I don't remember how it goes either. Somebody had a request in the chat. All right, my brother. Thanks for calling me. Get some sleep, bro.
I know.
Be careful. The Iowa gang.
We do.
Watch out for those guys.
Hey,
April Lufkin, thank you guys so much. Incredible. Thank you guys for the gifts. Chufa, Sandy Sunday, Sandy, and Reginices and Auntie and Fire Lemon. All right, man. We'll see you next time. Whatever the weather. John David, thank you. Anita in the house.
I'll
Check
see
you out, bro.
later, man. Keep living.
Yeah, have a good one.
You
All
inspire.
right, Tanner. Get some sleep, my brother. Always nice to see you. That's a good dude, man. Tanner's a solid dude. Greg Betts. Kirk 2001, thank you so much. April Lopez, how you doing? Sorry, we Tanner called. Danny called up a few minutes ago. She said, I just got one last battle too. I said, okay, let's do it. Tanner called me up. One last battle, please. Okay, whatever. They're all trying to go to sleep. I'm like just waking up. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. 3:45 in the afternoon. Jerry, Fire Lemon. Can you imagine he plays? He used to just do like Neil Young songs and stuff like that. Now he actually gets on and plays guitar and sings his own songs in front of 1,000 people on TikTok. That's crazy. Emma Vieira. Yeah, it's beautiful, huh? He's a good dude. User, what would it cost to stay here for a month? My hotel room that I'm staying in, it's a pretty solid hotel. $13 a day. So if I were to stay there, yeah, he's a good guy, huh? Whatever the weather. So what's $13 a day times 31? $400 a month for my hotel. My hotel is solid, yeah. Yeah, Tony, $13. Shower, bathroom, all the regular amenities. 2 beds, refrigerator in the room. It's got a giant screen TV. There's just a whole wall of windows that looks out on the jungle. We did a live stream this morning because the storm that came in was like a freaking monsoon. It's like monsoon season. Couldn't even how old am I? 50? Oh no, Kevin. I gotta let it go. I'm not battling Kevin right now. Sorry, Kevin. We'll get him later. I'm not doing no more battles right now. But we just watched the monsoon from the window this morning, and it's in the jungle, bro. It was crazy. Yeah, the view's crazy. You saw that this morning, huh? Whatever the weather. How do I get around? That's funny you should ask. I have epilepsy. So I do not drive a car or ride a motorcycle. I did when I was younger. And it makes you kind of creative about how you get places, right? So I take, in these countries like Thailand, for example, they have something over here called Grab, which is like Uber in America. And Grab is hella cheap. It's so cheap. And if you take the Grab scooters, like the guy will ride up on a little scooter, a million miles an hour, and then you hop on the back. They'll take you, a mile if it's 25 cents. You could go 10 miles for $2, even more than that. Cheap, super cheap. Where was I at? Thailand? Or Vietnam? I took the longest freaking trip, and it was like 50 cents. So anyway, so we fly between locations. My flight from Bangkok here to Krabi was $30. My flight from Bangkok to Hong Kong was like $60. Hong Kong back to Ho Chi Minh City was like $60. So we've been going to a new destination about once a week. So if you stay in a hotel room that's $13 to $23 a night, and then you take a $50 flight every weekend, you know what I mean? You're getting to see a lot of stuff. You can do it on the cheap. You want to travel to Thailand? The idea of diving? Oh yeah, Mandy. They say that around this cove, around this corner, is where to snorkel and dive. I really would like to get over there. I don't know if we will today though, honestly. The boats, the water's so crazy. There should be these long boats that you catch. See this thing that people are walking out on? There should be longboats right here, wooden boats that take you around for $6, but they're not running because the water's so crazy, because the monsoon has been so crazy. Kind of miss it. K Tao. Oh, I don't know what that one is, Mandy. Also, I want to fly down in a few days. I want to take a boat. There should be a ferry boat we can catch to the next island south, which is called I forget the name of it now. But there's a beach on it called Banana Beach. Banana Bay and Banana Beach. And it's supposed to be amazing from what I hear, so I'd like to go do that. These waves, they're not the craziest waves, but I don't think people are really prepared for this. It seems a little abnormal. We were in Bali a few months ago on some beaches where people were really surfing like 4 foot, 5 foot waves. It was crazy. There was some good surfing in Bali. Look at this rock. This is nuts. You see on the bottom corner here, underneath that rock, there's a smaller rock is in the distance. That's out in the distance. Oh, that is crazy. Let me see if I can walk over here. Maybe I can get a little different perspective. They're not touching each other. That is wild. There we go. And if I had, my other phone's got a really good zoom on it. This one doesn't, but the color is a little truer right now. You can see these hills, or these rocks that are way out there. They're wild, man. Maybe I should get in a plane or something there. I really got to get over there. Maybe tomorrow I'll get like one of those packages, like a day boat that goes out early in the morning. Yeah, you bet, Mandy. If you could choose where do I want to live? Right now, Vietnam. Vietnam is my place. If I had all the money in the world, though, I'd probably say Paris. And then go to Portugal on the weekends. Or southern Italy, because that's awesome down there, too. It's very humid, yeah. I like the Goonies, yeah. See the air in here? See the gap in between all these rocks? They're not touching each other. Crazy, huh? See the little ones out in the distance? Yeah, like the Goonies. And the Goonies, Ricky, thank you so much. The Goonies was Astoria. Was that Astoria, Oregon? Or was that Washington where that was filmed? That was Oregon, huh? That last town up in Oregon before you get the Washington border. Ref. Shannon. Look at that. This place that we're in is Krabi, Thailand. North or South Vietnam? Trick question. My favorite place on the planet right now is in central Vietnam. The town is called Da Nang, and it's some of the best incredible beaches. And the town is beautiful. And everything's super inexpensive. And Vietnamese people they're sweet, nice, beautiful. They're very giving. They're very kind. I never knew. I would have never. I've traveled around the U.S. for years, right? Like all my life, I've always traveled. And then I went to Mexico a lot too. And I love Mexican people. And for the most part, most people in America are great. I grew up there, you know. But until I went to Southeast Asia, I didn't realize these people are dolls over here. Everybody's so sweet. It's crazy. Shelby. Ref. Ricky. Whatever the weather. It is, I swear to God, if you are thinking about going on vacation, if you're thinking about cashing out of the U.S. and retiring, getting out of the job market, because it's such a rat race. It's so difficult sometimes. Vietnam is the place. Northern Vietnam, though, Hanoi is a great city. I love Hanoi. But the problem with Hanoi is the pollution. the air pollution is really, really bad. So if you need to watch out for air pollution, I think we all do need to watch out for that. Not everybody can live there. That's why you see everyone riding around the little scooters. They're all wearing those breather masks on. You were Corey Feldman's nanny in 1979? What? No way. Really? Food-wise, who makes the food? Like what country? Wow. I don't know. I had a good Thai meal today. That was really good. And I love a great banh mi sandwich, like in Vietnam banh mi. But the best banh mi I ever had in my life was growing up in Oakland, California. I used to get banh mi's at these Vietnamese delis in Chinatown as a kid in Oakland. You really can't. I mean, you have a mixture of people over there. Shana, thank you so much. The States has got great Italian food, great Vietnamese food, great Chinese food in the States, right? Great Mexican food. Okay, rule number 1. Best food in the world, Mexican food. And actually in Mexico, Mexican food is pretty astounding too. Like Oaxaca too. Oaxacan food in Oaxaca, forget about it. I'm going with Mexican food. Happy camper. Fajitas, right? You grew up in Richmond, Shannon? Nice. Yeah, I'm from the East Bay. I lived in Alameda for a long time. Lived in Oakland, Berkeley. I was born in Lodi, California, and lived between Sacramento down to Modesto. And then I lived in St. Helena and lived in San Jose, and every place inside that square I know intimately. I'll take that back. I can't say I know Richmond that well. I tried to avoid it. My brother used to go to Richmond all the time, and I was like, that doesn't sound good, dude. I don't what do you like about it? Sounds terrible, man. Sounds dangerous. A Mexican restaurant, Merced de Pinole. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm Modesto to Lodi. I used to work for years. I worked in San Francisco as a cook, and then I would live in Oakland because you can't afford to live in San Francisco. Ricky. Pinole, wow. La Mirinda, right? Pinole, oh, wait a minute, no, Pinole is over kind of by Vallejo? Oh, by Richmond, between Richmond and Vallejo. Krabi, southern Thailand. Yeah, we're in Krabi, southern Thailand. Yeah, now I remember. You lived in Yuba City, Bale Air Force Base, Ham Bailey. So you were Corey Feldman's nanny for a while in the 70s in Oregon? No, they made the Goonies in Oregon. I'm not making all the connections, so this is too much for my broken brain. In my head. Your brother lives in Martinez. Oh, sure. I know Martinez. My dad used to live there for a while. What's next to it? Pacheco? Isn't there a town called Pacheco? Your parents manage a storage facility in Pinole. Oh, that's dope. User, I have been... Victoria, what's up? I've been a chef. I've been in the restaurant business for 40 years. And about 5 years ago, I moved to New York about 7 years ago. About 5 years ago, I started working catering. And it's a good way to make money, and it kind of gets you out of the restaurant business. But still, it's too stressful. I can't, at my age, I can't. So I'm kind of forced myself into retirement. And having almost no money in my pocket, I've forced myself into retirement. And having almost no money in my pocket, started doing TikToks. I had $100. I got a one-way ticket to some European country. I can't remember which one. From New York to Rome, or New York to Paris, or New York to London, one of those big ones. And I found this really cheap flight in the middle of the night, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. And I told my job, at that time I had 4 or 5 part-time jobs in New York, 4 or 5 different companies. I was like, everybody, I'm taking a week off, I'm going to Paris. And then we did the live streams and then we just kept going. That was like about a year ago. Started going from country to country to country on get a new one-way ticket. Where are we going tomorrow? I guess we're going to Madrid. I guess we're going to go to Portugal. Oh, I guess we're going to go to Thailand. You saw the live at Versailles, Deanna. It's been a good year, yeah. Yeah, Versailles was crazy. I love Versailles. It is kind of to see that much wealth, though, the money that they had at Versailles, all the kings back then, it's kind of shocking. But Versailles, it's hard to go to, just to see how the peasants were treated so badly and the rich people were so rich. And but whatever, I mean, that's the time and place. That was France during the French Revolution, and we maybe America starting to see that situation coming up again. So it's another good reason to get out of the States. So if you're thinking about retiring out of the country, Thailand is really beautiful, really cheap. Vietnam, to me, is even more beautiful and more cheap. Ho Chi Minh is really good. It's bigger than Hanoi. It's kind of more exciting. It's got more excitement, I guess. It's in southern Vietnam, so it's hotter. The temperature is very hot. Still, none of those places, a lot of Vietnam doesn't have a lot of crime. Fire Lemon, Bombzilla. And I'm always looking for that. I don't want to be in a place that's like got a bunch of crime. Fire Lemon. Hey, you know what, Fire Lemon? I already blocked him. I don't know if you got him, but I think I got him first. I hate it when people try and sell crypto on the channel, or when they try and sell anything. Please don't try and sell anything on my live or on anyone else's live. Bad form to try and sell things on someone else's live. Oh, you're not mod? Oh. Well, I grabbed him. I saw that as soon as you did too. I was like, no, no, don't type in a bunch of numbers like a phone number. Don't try and sell stuff. You have to play with him first, like a cat playing with a mouse. Yeah, pretty good views in here, huh? And pretty decent reception. This is a SIM card too, so if you guys are wondering, it's an eSIM. That's another thing. If you're wondering, how do I travel to another country? How do I live stream from across the planet? For yourself, if you want to move or go on vacation, what am I supposed to do? Get eSIMs. eSIMs are the way to go if you haven't done it. I bought this one last night online. They're the way to go if you haven't done it. I bought this one last night online. There's an app called Klook, Klook. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not a spokesperson for any company. That's the newest app that I've most recently used. Did you guys hit the gift goal with all the little, that's awesome. All right, Ginger's up. Thank you guys so much for hitting that gift goal. We're gonna throw up Gingers now. TikTok says 2,084 Gingers. All right, let's see if we can do. Deanna, what's up? B. Wilbur. And if you do TikTok live streams, the little gifts when you go to different countries are all different. So the one in Thailand has ginger, has a few other different things. The one in Vietnam has like a bowl of pho. The one in Hong Kong had like pork fried rice. When you go to all the different countries, they have little different gifts. When we were in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, there were these wild little Ramadan gifts. It was crazy. Nice, huh? So we can, Sawadee, Eritali. I think we can go on this down the beach a little bit. Still can't do Gingy. Can't come up. That's crazy. But I mean, don't worry about it. It's all good. I went through yesterday and adjusted a bunch of stuff. It may be country to country, you know, like some countries, yo, long knife with the hand hearts. Holy, thank you so much. Some countries probably don't match with some other countries, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you can't send gifts in Vietnam or in Thailand or whatever. Like some people in New Zealand can't send some gifts if I'm in Vietnam. Some people in Denmark can't send some things if I'm in Thailand. It's weird, huh? And then I ran through, you got a kitty cat though. I went through there yesterday and cleared out a bunch of stuff in my settings and did a bunch of improvements on my live stream on my TikTok app, and it kind of cleared it up for somebody else was having an issue too. You got no ginger either? Yeah, I think it doesn't appear. It depends on where you're at. It's crazy, huh? Layla got Hanoi Kitty Cat MVP. What's that pink one? That might be Ho Chi Minh. I can't even see. Wilma with the baby hippos. Oregon. Oh, I don't know. Have you been following that guy Phoenix? He landed today, right? Oliver and Phoenix. The guy who left Oregon and sailed over to Hawaii. He just Alexia, there you go. Guy worked at Discount Tires in Oregon. Quit his job, bought a sailboat. Yeah. He's a young guy, like in his mid-30s, I guess. And he worked in sales at Discount Tire Auto Store. And one day he was making a TikTok video in his car at his lunch break. I hate my job. I hate my life. It sucks. And he posted it on his TikTok account. And then apparently his boss saw it and tried to call him in the office and say, look, you can't do that. Bad for the business. You can't be doing stuff like that. So he quit his job. And he was like, I'm not having this no more, man. He got a sailboat, not a professional sailor at all, but he just said, I'm going to get this boat. I'm going to sail to Hawaii. And he did. Hey, Laszlo. He arrived in Waikiki. Hey, Free Bear, how you doing? The Water Lily Waterfall in Ho Chi Minh, right? Yeah, that's awesome. So we made it halfway over to I'm trying to get it all the way around the outside. I thought I would come here and get a boat. It might be possible to go through this jungle to get there on foot, but I'm sure I wouldn't have any reception, so. I did want to come out to the beach though. It took me a while to get out here. This beach is pretty sweet though, huh? Yeah, Phoenix and Oliver. It's Oliver. He's by himself. His cat is named Phoenix, right? Or his name's Phoenix? I don't know. But here there's like a monkey trail that you take through there, and I did it. But I had to pause the live while I did it because the reception was gone. Cliffs don't do it, right? Long knife. The guy's name is Phoenix, and the cat is. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, the cat is Phoenix. I'm going with Free Bear on this one. I trust her. His name is Oliver, and the cat's Phoenix. This place is crazy. It's like the desert island beach that you had a dream about one time, you know? And hey, Alexia. Yeah, so some people have the ginger on their phones and some people do not. J-Law. I guess it depends on where you're located. It's weird that they have all these country-specific gifts. I think it's weird anyway. Thomas from Scotland. How you doing, man? Thank you so much, Thomas. I owe you one. That's awesome. You're amazing. Yo, look at this hole in the cliff up here. Wow, dude. I want to go in there. That's crazy. That's what I really want to do. In some of these places where when we get really far out of town like this and the cell phone reception is kind of whack and I can't live stream with you guys, I'm tempted to do crazier stuff, you know? Like, well, I can't get on the air. I may as well just go climb up in that hole. They have cooler cheap gifts, yeah. Yeah, the ones in Kuala Lumpur, because it was Ramadan, so they had these weird Ramadan gifts. Singapore had some weird different stuff. All these countries had different stuff. This one's pretty cool though. There's like a bread one that I keep getting. I don't think everybody sees it. Who sends it to me? Kirk does, or Greg maybe? And it's like, yeah, I want to go climb in a hole on the side of the cliff and like not come out. But I think oh shit, sorry. There's a bunch of stuff I want to be doing this week, and we got to figure it out. If I'm gonna wake up and have a hurricane every morning, then I'm not gonna be able to. You see the bread one, April? It's crazy. Fire lemon. There's a little light. See, this little light thing is cool. I don't know what that is. Charlotte. All right. Yeah, I want to go back over there. Oh man, thank you for user 787807681095 for the subscription. For user 787807681095 for the subscription. Shauna, thank you so much. You're awesome. We really gotta get out there. But this water is really dirty. It's actually kind of far to swim anyway. This water's so gross. So we're really gonna have to come back tomorrow and get a boat. That's what this whole ramp is for here. You wait for the longboats to pull up and then they go out. So we're really gonna have to come back tomorrow and get a boat. That's what this whole ramp is for here. You wait for the longboats to pull up and then they go out there. But they're not. It's not happening, unfortunately. And I almost scheduled a group today for 1:30 for the afternoon, but the weather's just been so bad. So I'm sure it canceled. Kirk, what's up? Fire lemon. April. I want to go over here and see if we can walk around a little bit. I don't want to lose the connection though, so let's see what we get, what happens. Pretty nice stuff though, huh? Pretty good for government work. Nice work if you can get it. See, there's another little mountain way out there in the distance. One of these rocks, I think it's called the Bond Rock. Like the James Bond rock, because it was in a movie. Yo, Kirk 2001. Thank you so much for the popular vote. Hey, London. We are in Bali. No, not Bali. Thailand. somewhere beautiful. I don't know. Yeah, Thailand. Krabi, Thailand. And we should be seeing monkeys, but apparently the monkeys have got enough food because they're not out here bugging. Why is the water gross? Yeah, can you see that it's gross? It's kind of gross. Unfortunately, I guess these people are not aware. They don't know what clean ocean water. Unfortunately, I guess these people are not aware. They don't know what clean ocean water smells like. But around that side, around that corner of that rock is the town, and there's an open garbage and sewer water that goes directly into the ocean. So that next beach is totally fouled. This one is pretty gross. But from pictures I've seen and what I read, if you go here and around that corner a little bit way out there, then the water is clear. This surf doesn't come in there at all. Yeah, gross, huh? Yeah, it's a poop stream. It's a live stream. It's alive with bacteria. What do you think? What do you think about that? It's a poop stream! Ooh, it's a poop stream! Yeah, it is a shame. Laurel, Sly, Slick and Wicked. Yeah, we've seen some pretty gross stuff. The stuff the other day was this water. Yeah, you can smell it. It stinks bad, actually. Maybe why this resort is deserted. Yo, Eddie Talley was This water, yeah, you can smell it. It stinks bad, actually. Maybe why this resort is deserted. Yo, Eddie Tally. The stuff in Thailand. Thailand was kind of a mess, man. I mean, I'm sorry, not Thailand. Bangkok, Thailand. Simplite for the follow. Yeah, Bangkok. I was in Bangkok for the last 7 days, and it was some of the. They have some water trouble, man. They got a problem with the water over there. Beautiful place, beautiful people, but just, you know, don't drink the water. Like all these countries, I was surprised. Even in Hong Kong, that's a world-class, top-tier city. That is a beautiful city, but you can't drink the water. There's just so much population, you know? It's kind of a shame. Koh Samui. Yeah, we gotta go. Sassy Britches. Look at that handle, Sassy Britches. Yeah, Koh Samui for the follow. What's up? That's why it's greener over there. It must be. This side? Yeah. Beautiful, huh? But that, yeah, on the other side of the rock, it just stinks. That whole beach stinks. And I think a lot of people who are not from around, this is a lot of tourism here, you know? I've never seen so many Westerners here and also in Bangkok this week. And maybe they don't know that the ocean's it's not supposed to be this color, this gray color. And the smell is pretty bad. It's really pretty bad, actually. Beautiful to look at, but don't touch, don't drink. But I got to get to that side because the water is going to be good over there. It'll be swimmable, and it's supposed to be really great for snorkeling. Jesse James. We're in Thailand right now. Krabi, Thailand. Krabi. You haven't seen the sea in the UK, Emma? Yeah, right? Yeah, April, I know what you mean. We went to London last year 3 different times, and I really, really liked it. But I did not know until I saw it firsthand that the Thames River is vile. I never knew that. It is gross. We were hanging out, we were doing the live stream with Ms. London, who I love. Ms. London's awesome. And she's always been really kind. So we were doing the live stream together. I said, where's the beach? I gotta go swimming at a beach somewhere. She's like, what? No, I don't think so. Hot sugar. Jose Gonzalez for the follow. I'll try to sit down here for a second. Kinda. Yeah, I'll kinda sit down here. She was like, you're not going to go swimming here. It's London, Chris. Thailand right now. But I did go swimming in Ireland. Supanati. We're in a town called Krabi. It's in southern Thailand. The sun is about to go down. It's extremely humid. It's probably mid-80s. And this morning it's monsoon season. So this morning it was monsoon storms for hours. We did the live stream just from my hotel. I just opened up the windows, and the hotel faces into the jungle. It was actually really great. But it stopped for a while, so I wanted to come out and get over here. I didn't realize how, here, I gotta plug in some battery and stuff like that. The reception is kind of rough. What's up? Kofifi Lee? There's supposed to be like a Fifi Island, right? I think it's over here somewhere. Didn't the color just change when I did that? Hold on a second. I wonder if the color just changed on this camera. That was weird. Let me try something different here. We move to this phone and see what we get. Let's see what we get over here on this one. Yeah, we're in southern Thailand. Really beautiful down here. Oh, there we go. And we'll be down here for a few more days. And then we're gonna go to, I gotta go back to Bangkok for a minute. I left one of my phones in the freaking,
so basically he was
in the hotel room.
Basically he was a
I accidentally left my phone in the last Airbnb. We're good, right? All right. Yeah, this is where the movie Beach was filmed. Had to switch phones. This one's different, huh? It's good though. I like the contrast looks good. Yeah, Fire Lemon. This is my newer phone. It's a little different. The color's good though. Yeah, Hot Sugar. No, I know. No, I think it's Krabi. Krabi. It's pronounced a little bit differently. Yeah, the color's pretty bright, huh? Contrast is a little weird though, because it doesn't look as realistic. It looks pretty dope though. It's different, but it looks good. The sound is good on this one. Very nice. Different, huh? So yeah, oh, you know what it was? My other phone was getting hot. I didn't realize it's getting hot. I'm gonna have to get one of those like refrigerator things or freezers that Vico had on his. He found a thing for his phone. It's like a little freezer that you put on the back and keeps your phone from heating up. Yeah, it's monsoon season. It's rough, man. London, yeah, it's rough right now. The storm this morning was great. It's enjoyable, but it's not like photograph weather. Let me see if I can show you this island back here. See that little thing? Way out there. I gotta get out there. I want to see those little things. Like there's a bunch of those kind of islands out there. Little rocks way off in the distance. And I was looking at the Philippines. I guess people tell me a lot of good things about the Philippines. I didn't realize it's so far away from here though. But not impossible. I think we'll go to Vietnam first and then we'll think about going to the Philippines after that. Yo, Christopher, what's up? Barbie girl. Oh man, okay. Yeah, Krabi, Thailand. Get a small sailboat and go for it, like Oliver and Phoenix, right? This is weird, man. The lighting on this phone is tripping me out. Nice, huh? Costa Siatrakis. Crazy, huh? Bali, no, not Bali. Where are we at? Somewhere in Thailand. We're somewhere in Thailand. I can never remember the name. That Krabi, not Bali. We were in Bali recently. Bali was good though. I enjoyed it. It was really good. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh. What's up, my man?
All good,
How
all
you
good.
doing?
And you? No, not much, just being home. Just
You all right?
sitting in the house, waiting like eating here.
How you been? Here's my
Yeah,
brother.
good, good. All good. And you?
It's my twin brother Danny. You guys know Danny Danang. He's the
Exactly
owner
that.
of Danang. We're in Krabi, Thailand.
Right.
How you been? You're up in Netherlands?
Yes. Amsterdam.
How is it?
Wet. Wet and cold.
How is it? How's everything up there? Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you go to Hong Kong?
Yes, Hong Kong was good. Hong Kong is really good.
I haven't even seen you in. I haven't seen you. I've been on the live stream. You know, I fell in. I saw your stream for like 5 seconds.
Right. No,
Yeah.
Hong Kong was nice, but it's maybe for a 2-3 day visit Hong Kong. That's it.
Yeah, it's expensive too. You know, everything
Yeah,
is like A little bit more money. Everything costs a little bit more money. You know, it's crazy.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
I love it.
anything, especially the hotel, because the hotel you gave me was full. I had a shoebox size.
Yeah.
I had a hotel that was about the size of the bed itself, of a single bed.
Oh, yeah,
$30, 34 Hong Kong dollar.
$34
US dollar.
34 American. Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah,
Size of the bed.
Yeah. But it's nice.
Kowloon?
It's clean. It's peaceful. Very silent. Even though it's really busy, it's still silent on the street, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Hong Kong feels very safe too. It doesn't feel like nothing bad is going to happen.
Right. True.
I left my cell phones out on the sidewalk for a few hours. No one took them.
Really?
No, I just made that up. No, that's not true. But it feels like that kind of place though.
Yeah. That's definitely different. And I streamed here one day in the Netherlands, and I had instantly a fight with people talking about, oh, you can't film here and privacy and stuff like this.
Where you're in Europe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny because in the Netherlands you are allowed to film in public, and in Thailand, for example, you're not. Legally, if you film somebody with, if somebody is in the picture, they could actually prosecute you. Because in Thailand, you have the right of privacy, and you do not have the right of privacy in the Netherlands.
Well, I'm glad you're telling me this.
Nobody
I didn't know that.
Nobody does it, you know.
I didn't know that.
Strictly speaking,
Oh,
there was one
I didn't know that.
one famous actor. He threw a cigarette on the ground, and somebody actually saw him filming him, put it online, and that person got in trouble. Not the guy that put the cigarette on the ground.
Oh, because they filmed him. Wow.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, defamation. Defamation is a big thing in Thailand. Don't leave references or things like that. They or talk bad about the king. You will get in trouble. 100% sure.
Never.
Yeah. You are not.
No, I have no problems with anybody. Ever.
No, especially
in
not the king,
Thailand.
right? Especially not.
They have the thing about their money down here. Every dollar bill has a picture of the king on it, right?
Right.
So you can't disrespect the money either. If you drop a coin on the ground, you don't like step on it with your foot to make it stop rolling.
Exactly.
You let it come to a natural stop.
But
It's disrespectful.
They love their king.
That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah. So how
Gift
long
your target is one.
The
Just
weather
did
must
one
be
thing
like
right
raining
now.
and all, right?
Very hot. Kirk with the ginger. Bubbless. Double points starting soon. It is monsoon season. It has been storming like crazy. This morning I did this live stream from my hotel because I couldn't go outside. It was hours of monsoon storms. And it's probably 85 degrees right now.
Okay.
And 85% humidity. I am sweating. I feel like a fish or something. Double points right now. If you guys throw anything, it's worth double. Bubbles blessed with the donuts. Yeah, it's really gross over here. I love it though. I love it. Kirk, thank you so much with the gingers.
How long are you going to stay?
I don't know. I got to go back to Bangkok and pick up my phone. I probably got to go back next week one day. And then, Kenny Dog, what's up? I got a ticket to Ho Chi Minh on the 5th, so I'll probably go back to Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
I have to fill up my... Yeah. I love Vietnam, you know what I mean? I want to stay there for a while.
Right, it's great. Yeah. But I think Ho Chi Minh is better. And Ho Chi Minh is also rain season now, right?
Is it? I don't know. Kirk, going ham on the gingers. What's up? Yeah, we'll figure it. Slant, what's up? Charlotte, Kenny Dog, what's up with the thank you for the ice cream. But I do want to go back to Da Nang. I want to hit all the beach towns that I didn't hit, like well, I don't know. Is there one called Ninh Binh?
Yeah.
There's like all these. Yeah, I got to go to all these places that I haven't seen. I've only hit, I mean, some of them, but I want to just do all the places along the coast, you know?
Yes. That's.
I don't think I.
It is definitely. It's definitely the place to be. The place to be.
Yeah,
Go on, guys.
thanks,
Throw
right.
a hammer. Throw a hammer.
Gloves. Anybody got a donut? Times donut. Donut times 5. Trevor and Kirk. Bubbles. Kirk with the money gun. What?
Oh no! They hit the money gun on the glove also.
10
Oh
seconds.
no!
Bam, bam. Bubbles with the donuts.
Oh no!
8
We lost a
seconds.
win streak of
That's
8. Come
incredible.
on!
Thank you, Kirk.
Oh,
Whatever with the
8
light.
win
Yo,
streak
we won.
gone.
I didn't win that. We were so busy talking. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
Danny Denang. That's 2 in a row, you guys. Woo!
oh, we lost a
Last time
win
I
streak
got
of
2 in a row.
8.
Kirk. Thank you, Kirk. You got a mist. Bubbles, you got a Biz Bless. Bibis
Mary,
Bless got
thank you.
gloves. Thank you.
Aline,
Kenny
thank you
Dog,
so
whatever
much.
the weather. Charlotte, Deanna, Symbol of Freedom, Charles, 938, and Bigger Foot. Thank you, everybody.
Almost heaven, guys.
So you're good, though. You feel all right? You're okay?
Me, yeah, I'm okay. Like I said, the bankruptcy will be declared on Tuesday, and then I know more.
Awesome. That's awesome. I love that feeling. I had to do it a couple times myself. I mean, it's very stressful, but then once it's done, paperwork's done, and
Yeah.
you're on to the next chapter, you know?
Yeah.
Chapter
I hope so.
13,
Yeah.
Chapter 11, Chapter
Yeah,
7.
yeah.
That's what they call them in the States. So you're Chapter
Oh,
11.
really?
Anyway, whatever, dude. All right, I'm going to let you go,
Let's
dude.
See,
Have a
we'll
good
see you
one.
next week, man. Okay, mate. Later.
All right, we'll see you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Chapter 11. Yeah, I did bankruptcy a couple times from medical debts, which if you're European, you don't really know. But in the States, it's like a Chapter 11, Chapter 7. In the States, when we get sick, we can't pay our bill, and then we lose all our money and we go bankrupt. So it's cool because it's like starting over. 3 times, Ricky? Yeah. Oh, good for you. And you're still out there. Yeah, I developed epilepsy about 20 some years ago in my 30s, and changed everything, changed my whole life, and it really changed my outlook on, and it taught me to be kind to people. You know, I gave up being a chef, being a chef is such a stinky job, you know, you're just constantly being mean to everybody. So I started to be kind, take care of myself, be better to my family and stuff like that. But there is something about when you lose everything that's kind of humbling, and you sort of learn to appreciate what life's really about. Yeah, I did 2. I don't even remember what they are, an 11 and a 7 or a 13 or something. I don't know, I can't even remember, but a lot of them. Feels like I did a lot of bankruptcy. Mike, suddenly, Sir Michelle. Red Mud, what's up? We're in Thailand right now. We've been traveling. If you're new here, then you haven't met us. Hit that red follow button on top of the screen there and follow the channel. We've been traveling around I started out in New York City. About a year ago, we started traveling, doing TikTok lives every single day, at least one a day. This is our 2nd stream a day, from different countries all the time. So we left New York and went to all these countries in Europe, and then now we're in Southeast Asia, all these countries in Southeast Asia. A week ago we were in Bangkok. Next week we gotta go back to Bangkok for a minute, and then we're gonna go to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. We started out, we went to Paris, London, Scotland, Barcelona, Porto, Portugal. We went to Venice, Rome, Naples, Pompeii, Vatican. Where else was Salerno? I think it's called, no, we didn't go to Salerno. Maybe it's called Salerno. Sorrento? I can't remember. Went up to Oslo, Thailand. Then we went to Tokyo, Hong Kong, Bali, Kuala Lumpur. All these, I've done like, how many? 16 countries this year? So I do live streams every day from all these various countries. So if you're interested, and I think for me the main fishnet, this is like it's a broken part of this pier. You see this pier that people are on? We can walk over there. For me the main focus is, where can I stay that's not expensive so I don't have to keep going back to the States, right? I would love to stay out of the United States for as long as possible. Now it's been a year. I popped into New York a couple times, last year for, you know, a month here, a month there. But, and it's also on everybody's mind as we get a little older. Gen Xers, we don't want to work forever, but we didn't save any money because the economy was so nasty. So how do we retire on a smaller amount of money? And if there's still boomers out there getting ready to retire and they have a little nest egg that they didn't lose in the, during the administration change, where can you go to retire and get outside the States that's not really expensive? Portugal is incredible. Spain is incredible. Southern Italy is incredible. Those places are the least expensive parts of Europe if you want to go to Europe. And they're beautiful. I would live in any of those places. Deanna, 252 days subscribing. Dang-a-lang. Thank you so much. Thank you, Deanna. And just pointing out here too, these guys, I'll show you the air gaps between these rocks. These are different rocks off in the distance. This one right here is not touching that. That is way off in the distance. I'll try and move over here a little more. But if you want to retire in Southeast Asia, your money goes quite far. And having lived over here now, having been here now for 5 months, really opened my eyes a lot. Like, me and Danny were just complaining about Hong Kong and how expensive it is, but it's cheaper than the States. It's definitely cheaper than the States. You've been retired for 20 years. Nice. Yeah, the beach is beautiful, huh? I think these rocks do have names. I mean, there's one that's called the Hong Kong Rock or the Hong Rock. One is called the Bond Rock because it's in a James Bond movie. One is called Chicken Rock because it looks like a chicken when it's part of a mountain. But I haven't been able to get around. I've just got here less than 24 hours ago, so it's going to take me a while to. I want to get like near up next to those islands, you know. The one I really want to see this one that's looking larger on top than it is on the bottom. It's way out there. That is way the heck out there. I want to go out there and go swimming. And you can take a boat out there. There's boat tours that go there. I was going to do it today, but the monsoon this morning was so crazy. I don't know what the name of this thing would be, but I can come up with something, I guess. Later. Deborah, what's up? Holly, are there sharks here in Thailand? I don't know. There's not in Vietnam. I've been swimming in Vietnam a lot. Pensionists and summer home to Italy, Spain, and Portugal. Yeah, those are affordable, and I loved them all. There's sharks in Thailand. So all those places are great. But Vietnam and Thailand and Malaysia and Indonesia, if you want to save money and do something fun and just leave the States for a while, a lot of Americans don't get a chance to travel much. Our careers are not set up like that, you know? It's just different. We work 350 days a year, and if you don't work that much, everybody thinks you're lazy. You know, it's like, I don't know, they just set it up that way, you know? You work, and then you retire one day. I know in Europe they have vacations, they get like 3 weeks every year. We don't do that. So now I want an endless vacation. I stay in places that are affordable. My hotel is 13 bucks a night. My one in Bangkok last week was $18 a night. Zoom, what's up? Even when you're taking care of your kids. Yep, exactly. Yo, that was so difficult because I don't have a big family. So when I didn't have a daughter, my wife did. I mean, I was there, I helped, you know, but when our daughter was born, I mean, we didn't have a family to come by and babysit, right? So we didn't have time for ourselves. We didn't see each other. One of us was taking care of the kid in the morning, and then she would come home and I would go to work, and you know, so we never saw each other. And you're often spending like not real quality time with your kids. Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare. It's a good system. Whoever set it up probably was the rich president. Whoever it was, they did a good job because it keeps the working class working. Most of the sharks, you did the trade-off. Most of the sharks in Thailand are harmless to humans. Yeah, I've been lucky. I love to swim. I love to go in the ocean. I have not ever encountered sharks. I mean, most people will never encounter a shark in their life, I'm sure. Also, this is like a floating bridge. You see how it's waving like this? This is awesome. This is so cool. Trying to carry your, yeah, right? This is dope, huh? Nick, Harim Kun Bibi. Woo! Yo, what? That's awesome, dude. I love it. You definitely want to stay out of the water, so. And I think that when the longboats come to pick you up, because you can take the longboats from here, I think this is where they come to. And then the boat will go around there. That's where I'm trying to go, is around those rocks to that far cove in there, where the beaches are beautiful and the water is still clear blue. Miss London! Woo! Miss London's in the house. I saw her name. I don't know if she's still there, but we were just talking about London. If you guys don't follow About London, that is the channel. Eva Las Vegas. Eva. Whoa. Yo, there she is, About London. What's up, Miss London? We're down here in Krabi, Thailand today. And it's just magnificent. It's monsoon season. So we haven't got a chance to go do the things that we wanted to do yet. But just so you can see where we're at. Good to see you, Miss Lennon. And my guy's got the glasses. I tried to put the glasses on the other guy's face there. Thank you so much. Yeah, is it warm? It's 80s. It's got to be 85 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, she's amazing. If you guys are not watching Ms. London every day, you're slipping. Popcorn, Ryan, what's up? Ms. London is in the house. I know, it's actually an honor when she comes by. I feel blessed. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. So this like rolling, normally this water is way more chill, but now I guess because it's the storm season. Anna, what's up? You can hear the sound of it. There's the beaches over there, really beautiful beach. But then this is what's really beautiful, these big rocks out here. Hope you guys don't mind a little motion, if you get a little motion sick. This is wild, man. Hawaii, no, we're actually in Thailand. This is Krabi. Krabi, Thailand. K-R-A-B-I. And everybody's walking out to the end. I guess it's a thing that people do. I don't mind it, I like it. It's kind of funny. This bridge actually goes across to Phuket, Thailand over there. Yeah, we're across the water from Phuket, Thailand, by the way. It is fun, yeah. You would run. Can't really, I think I would shake the camera a little too much. I'm just kind of standing still, kind of going slow. Marvelous though, huh? And all these rocks out here. So when it's not, whoa. So tomorrow when it's not so stormy, I'm gonna try and get a boat so we can go all the way out there to those rocks. I came over here because I thought I could get a boat here today to go do that, but it was, I think they must have canceled them all. This is where you get the longboat at. That's the whole point of this floating dock. This is where you pick up those wooden longboats to go over there. But it's been monsoon season, so it's been kind of crazy. It's kind of like surfing, yeah. It's kind of like, tell you what, I'm gonna get. Woo! It's a bit like, I think I'm gonna have to get some new shoes after this. Because they're wet. Look at these people. What's up? Why are they? I think everybody's just going to the end and coming back. It's like a roller coaster. Yeah, it's like the ocean. Yeah, Eva. This is super fun. Yeah. In Krabi, Thailand, right here. We are in Thailand. Uh-oh, here it comes. Dad's out running the wave. Just ride it. Pretend you're riding a surfboard or a skateboard. Am I going to the end? Yeah, actually, I don't think I'm going to go any farther. I would, but I don't want TikTok to... It just occurred to me that if it gets any more turbulent, TikTok might feel that it's dangerous, which it's not. This is not a dangerous activity. Right, we don't want that to happen. Can I fish? No. No. Hey, you know what, you guys? I'm gonna hang up right now. I'm gonna end the live right now. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting paranoid.